Throwing smoke.
Yo, what's up guys? Also here back with another trade-up video. So this will be the 6th video of the $10 to a knife series. So in here, I'll be showing you guys some very profitable trade-ups to make a lots of profits with. So before we start with the video, if you like trade-ups and would like to see more videos like this, there are many of them in my channel with many more to come in the future, so subscribe. I upload almost daily in this channel, so if you're looking for some consistent trade-up videos to make a lot of profits with during the quarantine, this is the place for you. Also make sure to leave a like down below. It only takes a few seconds and it really makes a massive difference. So with that out of the way, let's go to the first trade-up. So as a theme for this video, I decided to start doing more riskier trade-ups. So for the first trade-up, I decided to do a restricted Prisma 2 trade-up of using 6 minimal wear Prisma 2 skins and 4 factory new Spectrum 1 skins. So the Prisma 2 skins will cost you $1.70 each, and the Spectrum 1 skins will cost you $1.15 each. By the way, all of the prices I show in here will be in Steam Market prices, so you don't have to use buy orders anymore. So the average float of this trade-up must be less than 0.07 to get all factory new outcomes. So to achieve this, I recommend using minimal wear inputs with floats less than 0.095 and factory new inputs with floats less than 0.035. So the total cost of this trade-up will add up to $14.80 or €13.55. So for the outcomes, it will be a 60 to 40 chance to profit. All the Prisma 2 outcomes will be a nice profit, with the best outcome being the Mac 10 Discotheque. The Spectrum skins will then lose you quite a bit of money. So this trade-up has a profit of 13.92%. For the newer viewers, you can get the profit of your trade-ups by multiplying the price of each outcome to its percentage, then adding them all up, then dividing it to the total cost of the trade-up. So I think this is the first time I have done this trade-up on this channel. But I have tried this trade-up before and had a lot of good luck with it. But this time, not that much. So let's just move on to the next trade-up. So for the next trade-up, we're going to do a similar trade-up from the previous one. But instead, we will be using Gamma skins instead. So the 6 minimal wear Gamma skins will cost you 97 cents each, and the factory new skins will still cost you $1.15 each. So the average float of this trade-up must still be less than 0.07 to get all factory new outcomes. So to achieve this, I still recommend using minimal wear skins with floats less than 0.095 and factory new skins with floats less than 0.035. So this trade-up will cost you $10.42 or €9.54. For the outcomes, the main thing you want to get is the M4A for Desolate Space. That will be a $20 profit, so that will be really nice. The M4A1 Decimator will also give you a decent profit, so that will also be really nice. Then, the rest of the outcomes will be some small losses, especially any of the Gamma outcomes, so let's hope not to get them. So the profit of this trade-up will add up to 6.62%, so the profit for this trade-up is a lot lower than the previous one. But the skins are also easier to find, so there is that. So you will also get an average profit of 69 cents each time you do this trade-up. So I have done this on my channel before and I always seem to get very lucky on this trade-up. But for this try, not that much again. So let's just move on to the next trade-up. So for the next trade-up, we're going to do a really high profit trade-up. We're going to do a StatTrak mil-spec trade-up of using 7 minimal wear Prisma skins and 3 cheap factory new skins to bring the float down. The cases I recommend will be the clutch case, the Chroma 2 case, the Gamma case, the glove case, the Spectrum case, and the breakout case. So the average float of this trade-up must be less than 0.07 to get all factory new outcomes. So I recommend using minimal wear inputs with floats less than 0.09 and factory new inputs with floats less than 0.03. So this trade up will cost you $7.61 or €6.97. As an example trade up, I put 7 minimal wear Prisma 1 skins and 3 factory new clutch skins to make the outcomes more simple. But keep in mind that you can use any of the factory new inputs from the cases I have mentioned. So for the outcomes of this sample trade up, the main thing you want to hit is the AWP asterisk. That will be more than 4 times your money, so that will be really nice. The Deagle Light Rail will then give you a $7 profit and the Glock will be at about break even. The rest of the outcomes will then be a small loss, but the positives will outweigh the negatives. So the profit of this trade up will be 27.73%, which is a massive profit. You will also get an average of $2.11, so make sure to try this one out. So for this trade up, I highly recommend spamming it to balance out the risk like I did here. So we did 6 of these trade ups. So for the first 2 trade ups, they went pretty well for me. But for the next 4, we got all pretty bad outcomes. So let's just move on to the next trade up. So for the next trade up, we already had a lot of bad luck with high risk trade ups. Because of this, I decided to do a lot more safer trade ups to get some of my money back. So for the 4th trade up, we're going to do a restricted Spectrum trade up of using 10 minimal wear Spectrum 1 skins. So these Spectrum skins will cost you 71 cents each market price. So this trade up will be really simple. The only thing you need to care about is that you must keep the average float below 0.0824. Keep in mind that you can use 1 or 2 factory new inputs to bring the floats down, but that will affect your profit, so be careful of that. But for maximum profit, I decided to do this instead. So for my trade ups, I just sniped inputs with floats less than 0.09. So this trade up will cost you $7.10 each. For the outcomes, you'll get a $4 profit with the M4A1 decimator. The AWP will also give you a small profit, so that will also be really nice. Then, the CZ will be a small loss of your money. So the profit of this trade up will be 18.17% and you will get $1.29 each time you do this trade up. So for my tries with this trade up, I got the AWP 2 times, so let's just move on to the last trade up. So for the last trade up, I am going to show you a banger of a trade up. This trade up has a really high profit and the inputs are really easy to get, so make sure to try this one out. So this will be a stat track trade up of using 6 minimal wear Prisma 2 skins and 4 factory new skins to bring the floats down. So the cases I suggest you to use will be the clutch case, the Chroma 2 case, the Gamma case, the glove case, and the Spectrum case. So the average float of this trade up must be less than 0.07 to get all factory new outcomes. So to achieve this, you only need to use Prisma 2 inputs with floats less than 0.105 and factory new inputs with floats less than 0.03. These inputs should be pretty easy to get in maybe 1 to 3 checks in the Steam market, so make sure to try this one out. So this trade up will cost you $6.80 each. As a sample trade up, I used 6 minimal wear Prisma 2 skins and 4 factory new clutch skins. So for the outcomes, all of the Prisma 2 outcomes will be a profit, with the best one being the SG Darkwing. The Glock Moonrise will also give you a small profit and the rest will be small losses. So the profit of this trade up will be 32.94%, which is an insane profit. One tip I have for this trade up is that if you can get lower float inputs, you can use 7 minimal wear Prisma 2 skins instead, and that will surely bring your profits to more than 40%. So for this trade up, you'll get an average profit of $2.24 each time you do this trade up. So this trade up is a really safe trade up with a lot of profits, so make sure to try this one out. So for the first 2 tries of this trade up, I got the Swag 7 2 times in a row. But for the next 2 tries, we finally got better outcomes. So before we start with our total for today, if you like the trade ups you see in here, make sure to join my Discord server. In here, you can find new trade ups, new investment opportunities, giveaways, and a lot more. so make sure to check it out, link in the description. So for the total for today, we had a starting money of $58.50 and we ended up with $51.04. So that gives us a loss of $7.46. So we had a loss today, so that is really unfortunate. Anyway, that is all for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on. That is all for today. Always remember to gamble mathematically and to trust my math. This is Elsu, and peace out.